When Jean Sasson's book Princess, Life Behind the Veil in Saudi Arabia was published almost 20 years ago, it became an immediate international bestseller. It sold to 43 countries and spent 13 weeks on the New York Times bestseller list. Now, in this long-awaited, compelling new book, Sasson and the Princess Sultana return 20 years later to tell the world what it means to be a Saudi woman today. Princess, More Tears to Cry is definitely a must-read for girls and women of all ages who are curious about the lifestyle of those females that are hidden behind a veil in one of the world's richest countries. Jean Sasson becomes the voice of Princess Sultana and brilliantly gives a thorough insight of both the daily ongoings and tragic stories of females in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The book is centralized around the daughter of the royal family, Princess Sultana, and her life's experiences as she dedicates her life to protecting abused females in the need of financial and medical support. An interesting element in the book is brought forward that regardless of whatever socioeconomic class a female belongs to in Saudi Arabia, their struggles are equally difficult and traumatizing. Jean Sasson's novel may highlight the severe lack of women's rights that are amiss within the kingdom. However, she also emphasizes on the progress the nation has made and is still making to shape the lives of females towards a better future. The book's theme is dominantly feminist-oriented. However, Princess Sultana, in her narration to Jean Sasson, had focused on also speaking about exemplary males in her vicinity who stand for and favor women's rights. Where in the book certain male characters are obvious to be heinous, others are obvious to be just. Another theme that surfaces in the book is the relationship of religion and women's rights. Princess Sultana repeatedly clarifies how many practices done in Saudi Arabia within the frame of religion are not in actual religious norms. They are Bedouin cultural practices that are mistaken and enforced into the Saudi lifestyle, titled as religious norms. Princess Sultana also highlights the importance of how Muslims, and in specific Muslim women, must familiarize themselves with religious doctrine to support arguments based on women's rights through knowledge of Islam. Princess, More Tears to Cry will lead any individual, regardless of their gender, to awaken and realize the struggles women have to face on a daily basis. The struggles of females in Saudi Arabia have a higher intensity of trauma, and females of that region must continue to work their way forward to improve their basic rights, and the males in their vicinity must also take a stand for their womenfolk. However, women all around the world have to overcome ridiculous obstacles regularly. Through Princess Sultana's voice, Jean Sasson and Princess Sultana have inspired me and taught me that to become the change of betterment for women, it is the women themselves who must raise their voices or themselves step forward and become the change for other women. Till change does not give women the rights that they have been born with, firstly, they will not be considered a human being. This is Hyder reporting for News 360.